for the USA, and it is Alli Nicholson.
Alli Nicholson, your top qualifier, taking the top-seeded spot here in the final round. HO Syndicate team athlete. You know Team HO is taking a look at this one. Allie pulls out for her gates. This is going to be 13 meters, so the 32 off start. So similar type of strategy in the final that we saw from Regina Jaquist. Here comes Allie around number 3, off to number 4. Look much like we saw from her yesterday. She has been dialed in all weekend long.
She looks beautiful out there on that slalom ski. The way that she's moving, staying aggressive still, but really light on that slalom skis, and she's not getting it in deep, just moving with the boat. Dane Meckler, who was a standout from yesterday, making it all the way through to this final. And then your top seed, who had 2 at 41 off, eyeing off that course record, Tyler. He's going to be none other than Great Britain's Freddie Winter.
So much action still yet to come. Great shot from inside of the boat on that opening pass. 6 full buoys confirmed. Going to be coming back at the 12-meter line, 35 off the standard 75 feet or the blue line. Here we go with Alli Nicholson. Nice and wide on the gate, gets good glide. Now she is through those entrance gates and around number 1. Really, really like how she stays almost backing away around the buoy. Very connected as she goes into 3, 4, 5. And number 6, a lot of space at number 6. She is very early here today.
Yeah, she's looking dialed in there, Alli Nicholson. She'll go down and think about what she needs to do to run this next past the 38 off. But, Tyler, you mentioned it earlier. HO Team Syndicate, the only ski brand out there that actually has a fully developed ski team that support each other in and out through each event that they go to, and it's great to see the camaraderie between all of those HO athletes.
I've had the opportunity to talk to a lot of those athletes, and of course, last year even at the U.S. Nationals, had the opportunity to talk to Wade Cox about those athletes and how they're able to work together. Alli Nicholson was on the Hit It podcast where I had the opportunity to interview her about how special that team is. They train together. They obviously practice and work on skis together, but they're also in full support at all of these major tournaments for one another.
And that's what you want. You want that camaraderie. You want to know that when you go to a ski event, wherever it is around the world, that you have the support not only of family and friends, but also of other athletes that are going to be competing there as well, because you all use similar information, and they'll all be telling each other what's happening out there. And I'm sure Allie will pass that information, if she makes it back down, of course, to the rest of the team. But here we go. Alli Nicholson, 38 off the 11.25. From the start dock end, let's see what this start is going to be. Who is going to win the Masters Championship? He gets nice turn at 1. Great turn at 2 here for Allie. There's 3 ball dialing herself in here at 4. Oh, she's looking all of this pass. Oh, big 5 ball. Didn't need such a big 5. But there she is through the 11.25.
And the pavilion knows it. The crowd knows it. Just way out ahead of the pack the way she's been skiing in the preliminary and the final. That was by far the earliest 38 off we've seen all weekend long. I mean, she is absolutely dialed in midway through the course and around number 4, off to number 4. Took a pretty big load off number 5 right here, but she stays connected and she's just waiting on number 6. Now the door is open, because she just needs to get back to the wake and skiing position with 2 full buoys, and she will be your 2025 Women's Slalom Masters champion. But for those of you watching on the webcast, a lot of what we saw, like Cole McCormick last year, Allie has just, in this tournament dominated, has been so far ahead on every pass she has skied. Let's see if she can grab the championship. Ladies and gentlemen, get on your feet. She needs 2 buoys to be crowned the champion here in 2025. The start's so important. Pulling out wide for the gate, Alli Nicholson for the championship through the gate. around number 1, pulls into number 2, needs to get back to the wake. She is the 2025 U.S. Masters champion.
How good does that feel? Alli Nicholson is your champion here in 2025. The pavilion goes wild. Team HO Syndicate are at the top of the table. But don't forget, though, in second place will go to Vanessa Veek of Australia with that 1.5 at 39.5 off. And then rounding out the top of the leaderboard, Neely Ross from Canada. Well done there, Alli Nicholson. Zane sends his love all the way from Denmark. And ladies and gentlemen, one more time, please put your hands together. Your 2025 Women's Slalom Champion here at the Masters, Alli Nicholson.
All weekend long has just been ahead of the pack out there on the slalom course, and a well-deserved, hard-fought win there for Alli Nicholson, and he just loved to see the Iron Fist. There is your final in the women's slalom. Alli Nicholson on the top spot with 56 buoys, followed by Vanessa Veek, 55.5, and Neely Ross with 53 buoys.